Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Yesterday's daily was not a stellar one. It was the worst one in like the past 2 weeks, but I got 628th according to GreedButt, top 3.56%, so it did lower my average percentile score. I'm at 5.40 now, but it doesn't take 5.7 to make it onto the top 100 anymore. It takes 5.64, so the competition's heating up as well. I slipped from like 94th overall to 97th, and honestly, deserved. Today on the daily, we have a Samson run. And our Samson run is going to go to Mom's Heart, which means... oh, this is interesting. Interesting. No XL means we should come in here, and if possible... dude, that move, one day, that's going to give me the keys to the kingdom. That's going to give me a top 10 finish on the daily, being able to walk between the blue fires like that. The problem is, if it's an item, then... well, let's see if we get a Spirit Heart first. If it's an item, then the item is going to deflect you, and you're going to take damage from the Spirit Hearts. Ooh, we made it. Alright, so what's the lesson learned from yesterday? Honestly, it wasn't played that badly. If you go back to, like, the first 15 minutes of that episode, I'm like, ooh, we're amazing. We're doing so well, like, tooting my own horn to a ridiculous degree. What changed? Oh, it's very simple, in fact. Well, you did it to yourself. What changed is that I, didn't make it to boss rush because I went into the devil room, the deal with the devil, and, as a result, felt a little bit like an idiot. We're gonna take large zit. I don't really want to, but we're going to take it regardless because we have no option at this point, unless we get bombs from the boss fight. It's a shame because we really could have done with using those bombs to find secret rooms. It's such a small first floor that, you know, we probably could have found them and that would have helped our exploration bonus. But, I mean, I always forget, like, a couple of the flies look very similar. I thought that was Lost Protector. It's not Obsessed Fan. I think it's Lost Protector, but it might have just been, one of the attack flies. And if it was an attack fly, then it was a mistake. We definitely should have just taken it, because it's pretty decent. But we're down to the next floor here after a minute and 37 seconds. Nothing to worry about. And no chance at an arcade here either. So this is it's a very typical daily in the sense that, you know, no chance for a Spirit Heart, at least that I could see. Well, that's not true. We could have used a bomb to maybe blow up the blue fires and had a chance. But no easy chance to get funneled into a Spirit Heart means that this floor is extremely important. If you can get through this floor without taking damage prior to the boss fight, you're going to give yourself a great chance of getting a deal with the devil. Thank you for not being a champion. Still one of the more annoying first floor bosses, but not a champion. That's very important for me. Just go into the fire that I just extinguished, or hit your own bomb. There's many possible avenues for you to finish life on the bright side of our intentions here. That's not a sentence that makes any sense. Bear with me, the coffee's still hitting the bloodstream. But I'm feeling good, you know? It's nice to know that even with a fairly colossal fuck-up yesterday, we were still ranked okay on the daily. Like, we didn't shoot ourselves in the foot completely. We will take blue cap, which is absolutely fine, and then a deal with the devil that is pretty much garbage. Means this could be deals with the angel for the future here. It's a bit strange, isn't it? It almost feels like this could be one of those runs where the best play is to... well, first off, we all know the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. But secondly, maybe this is one of those runs where it's advantageous to miss the first deal with the devil. And there's no way to know this in advance unless, you know, someone told you, or, you know, you ran the daily through on a Smurf account or something like that. I guess that's not really what a Smurf is, but you get the idea. Okay, a luck upgrade. Where luck is getting out of control, but we got no freaking keys. So you know what I'm thinking, actually, is that we should play the self-sacrifice room. Obviously, there will be a damage penalty associated with it. Addicted. Because of that, we do get this. We smelted the trinket. That's important. It's going to give us a damage penalty for sure, but we might be able to get a chest and get a key out of this. This is the way I would play it on a regular daily, so let's play it like this right now. Nothing. Nothing. I'm going to do one more. I feel blessed. So we got a We got a 100% chance of an angel forever, or just for now. I really thought that we would get a chest before that, but so be it. I don't know what we've done now. We've created a strange situation for ourselves. We only lost about 100 points on the damage, so I'm not sweating that too much. And you know what? If we ever want to do... This is the kind of run where if we can get to boss rush, teleport out... Oh, you know I'm tempted. You know I'm tempted. Work with me here. No angel statue. God damn it. If we can get to boss rush... Do it. Get that 4,444 point bonus. Teleport out. Then, you use a self-sacrifice room. We can actually get... That's probably the maximal way for us to make the most possible points happen. So, if we do want to do a self-sacrifice room, we just paid early. You know, it's cumulative, so we don't have to worry about that being wasted damage. At least not yet, but... Admittedly... There's a decent probability that what we just did there will turn out to not be the right play, and that's fine. You know, it's who dares wins to some extent. Actually, on dailies, it's very much like who dares oftentimes loses, but that's okay. I've heard you loud and clear. People say, NL, you're not playing as Zany anymore. The dailies got you locked into this Isaac flowchart. I don't want to take that yet. It could be bad trip. Don't cherry pick that. Is a comment where I'm like, on Zany, okay? That's not fair. Having a chance to take a pill that could basically kill you is not zany. Look how zany it is. I pressed Q and then I died, you know? I'm still a slave for you. I can't deny it. I'm not trying to hide it. And you, in this case, is actually Zed. It's Zane. Okay, we need this. Little light on consumables, especially considering, you know, the luck upgrades we've gotten so far. Which is basically, like, the only improvement we've gotten whatsoever, so... Dude, is it not possible to kill a fat bad Tomofly? Have I entered into a parallel universe in which that is the tankiest enemy in human existence? This is one of those runs where, at least so far, I'll just tell you... Ooh, deal with the angel. It's I can see forever. Okay. Okay. It's one of those runs where I'll just tell you right now, it really seems like... it could be horrible. I don't know what you do. Again, like, let me rephrase this. I'm trying to think about how this run looks right now. If you don't get that first floor deal with the devil, that means you would get a deal with the devil from that red chest on this floor. It wouldn't be a deal with the angels. So it would create some interesting conundrums. At least we can finally go to our item room. And it's Book of Sin, which is actually fine. Maybe even borderline good, and it gives us a spirit heart as well. Do we want to go to the angel statue? I mean, or do we want to fight the angel statue, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think, no? I don't know that it really gives you any more points, and it would give us deal with the angel precedent. Do I want that or not want that? I mean, maybe, I don't know. That's a good question. Luck is getting out of control here. Come on, tough love, tough love. Just hit him a couple times when his face is out. That makes him easy enough to kill. This guy is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Gonna be posts on the subreddit about this guy, I'll tell you that much. They're gonna be like, you know, this motherfucker took 10 years to kill because he's hiding behind a mushroom. I don't disagree. We could trade a bomb for a key. There was a deal for that. Oh, we gotta go. Please don't be trapped down here. There was a deal for that back there. But I don't think we need to. Didn't hear a consumable. I don't really want to backtrack if possible. What I do want to do, though, is get to 5 cents, because an arcade is very, very, very good for us. And straight up, like, IV bag would be nice. Remember, we have Child's Heart smelted. We used a gulp pill when we had it, so I don't feel like we're behind the curve there. But I need to speed the fuck up, because this is getting a little ridiculous. The Emperor card is actually... It's not quite what we need to make that self-sacrifice boss rush play work, if that even exists on this run. But it is a way to maybe give us a better chance of getting a deal on the next floor if we're worried about taking damage. So I would like to maybe, if possible, use like Ace of Spades to pick up a key. But the problem is we can't use it to pick up a key from a penny, because we want a penny to give us money. Yeah, it's weird, is basically what I'm getting at here. Pageant Boy would be a great pickup, actually, for this. Okay, the Frail is annoying, dude. So I'm not going to take the battery charge yet. I hope that that's, you know, you don't just think I left that behind by being an idiot. Pageant Boy, we're going to leave. Or not Pageant Boy, sorry. The battery charge we're going to leave. And then we'll get 2 plays instead of just the 1. And the Frail is not a horrible boss fight, but certainly, you know, one where the more damage you do, the better your life is going to be. And that describes basically every possible situation in the Binding of Isaac, but at the same time, with the dope rhymes that I kick, you know and I know, float some old funky shit. It's actually going really well. We got through it, we got HP. Well, I guess we're going to take the HP. And the question is, what do you do with Book of Sin? What do you do with Book of Sin here? You guys just pop it, you get a spear. That's not even close, dude. That's not even a close call. What do you do with Ace of Spades? I guess you look for 2 pennies here. You pick up one and you convert the other one to a key. This is very much a waste of time. There's 1 penny. That's good. We can get the arcade. Okay, well, if that's all we're going to get, then that's all we're going to get. I'm not going to look for the second secret room. A tinted rock could be much more valuable. I'm sorry, Ace of Spades. Unless, wait, there's still a red heart in there? Okay, I'll tell you what. Here you go. Ace of Spades. This is such a needless min-max play. Thank you. Thank you. Get it. Get it. Get it. We got it. Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to get it. Oh, the human mind is a wonderful thing. I meant to teleport. Or not teleport. I meant to turn it into a key and then pick it up as a key. But you know what? Maybe that red heart will be very valuable for us. Who knows? So we're 30 seconds behind schedule and we have no damage improvements, which means that I am feeling the burn for sure when it comes to making it to boss rush, which is why I'm not using this Emperor card. The Emperor card is going to be extremely important. That's good. Emperor card is going to be extremely important for making it to boss rush if we're still mad slow. As tempted as I am to use it right here and maybe get like a deal with the devil or angel that could help us out a lot, it's not the right play. This could separate a lot of people on the leaderboards, myself included, if this ends up being the wrong decision, which is completely plausible. But we do have an arcade. The arcade is going to slow us down to speed us up. That's basically how I look at it right now. This might be a double charge room. I can't remember if it counts as a double charge room. It does. So we use that. We get this. Okay, good. Now this is important. We want the IV bag. If we get blood bag, that's fine. It's still a value add for sure. But and luck upgrades would be nice as well. And the money could be nice as well. But this is mostly a play that we want to get a better spacebar item in the future. Obviously, you know, it didn't work out, but we did get HP plus speed, so I'm not too disappointed by it. This room's still fucked, but it's not as bad as it used to be. And now that we have 8 damage on this floor, we can actually make up a lot of time, I think. So, that did open that, thank God. Okay, so we're at enough money for sure to make the shop worthwhile. Got X-Lax, which basically just annoys me. More money, more bombs. More money, more bombs. Verp. Oh, gives us. Okay, so that's the pill we just used. Okay, got it. We got a greed fight. I do not mind. Steam sale. Steam sale money. Okay, luck up. No such luck up, but that's okay. We got a lot of consumables here. I really think, like, I mean, to resist the notion of just going through the same, like, commentary tropes over and over, we've done a pretty freaking good job on this run after taking that damage on the self-sacrifice room, which I still, you know, I disagree with anybody who says that damage was not at least intended to be productive. That damage was purposeful. It had a point. Did that point work for us? No, not quite, unless, you know, it does later. But for now, we haven't taken damage since then. So our damage penalty is going to be above average in terms of quality, which means below average in terms of sheer points. Serpent's Kiss is good. That's good as well. This is also good. Excuse me. And again, we're a little bit behind schedule, but we're starting to speed up a little bit. And Serpent's Kiss is going to really help us out in HP terms. And then in here you go. Okay, we got another penny out of that. But we got to, for a bomb, we got a key and a play of the Book of Sin, which is smart. So I would like to get out of this floor before, like, 15 minutes. It's where things are going to start to get, like, extremely tight for us. So, considering we've been to the special rooms, I was going to say, maybe we just want to bounce out of here right away. Only be, like, a minute behind schedule, which, as far as I'm concerned, is almost on schedule. On dailies, based on my performance so far. So, let's see what we got in here. It's a little double ragman action. A ragman living in a movie. Asshole boss, mostly on the cellar. When you fight him on the catacombs, you're feeling good. Ragman. Ooh, okay, synth oil's lovely. More HP. And then a deal with the devil that gives you brimstone. It's the easiest shit in the world to take this. And you absolutely take the shovel, because we're not idiots, and we understand how the game goes here. You know what? I'm not going to play you. So what do we get out of this now? Well, having the shovel means that we should be able to, I mean, let's think about this logically. You do boss rush, you shovel out. It would be good to have a teleport card just in case that shovel doesn't give you access to the next floor. You know, it could... Oh, no, you can continue to drop multiple shovels over the course of boss rush. So Bomber Boy, I don't know, but I'm going to take it anyway. You continue to drop multiple shovels over the course of boss rush, because that gives you many more chances to get... help. Many more chances to get... access to the womb. So yeah, that should be no problem. And then you're looking for a self-sacrifice room, ideally... Well, I mean, the actual place you're looking for would be on the cathedral or the shoal floor, but I don't know if you can actually get one there. As I've said many times, it comes up quite often in dailies. So instead, I think if you got one on the womb too, you would definitely take it. Honestly, like, I feel like we're very well equipped to handle today's daily. I think we could redeem ourselves slightly for our performance earlier. And the shovel, believe it or not, actually vindicates us from some of the damage penalty that I took for playing the self-sacrifice room. Because now the self-sacrifice room becomes a much more viable and plausible strategy. The odds of us finding it are greater now, because of the fact that we're... back. A Dinosaur Story is one of the best movies of the 1990s. It's not true. You know, you got your Schindler's Lists in there and all that, but... you know what? Yeah, let's per throw. Piggy bank could be good for us in the future. And, I mean, we should actually buy a key. Mostly, the money is irrelevant right now. So there is no hush fight on this floor. On this run, I should say. 2 bombs to get that is actually quite good. Do we go back for an Emperor card? Is there any way the Emperor card is not valuable? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. Wow, this is gonna suck. Fuck. Well, I basically hated that room. Once I figured out the riddle of the Sphinx, I got it a little bit more, but that was annoying. Okay, so honestly, like, don't start playing badly now that the world is your oyster, dude. Oh, you fuckers. We should be doing fine here. I think we're just gonna head to the next floor. Basically, fuck the Emperor card because it's too far back, which is my bad, but... we are gonna play this guy, though. Now that we have a chance to do so without fucking up our Eternal Hearts. Verp gives us our last pill, so we basically save that until we get a good pill. Which, Gulp is a good pill, but it's not what we want. Come on, dude, come on. Lemon Party, that's not good enough. Needs to be stats. God, you're a bitch sometimes. We got another Emperor card. Okay, was it all worth it? Absolutely not. The tick. Okay. Just take a little bit, take a little bit. There we go. Mom's bottle of pills. Gotta go a little fast. Why do they always give me the slow pills in this situation? I don't understand. There's so many Verps. Don't let me go, Verp. We're just gonna take the Emperor card and go. Take the Emperor card and go. Alright. Alright. That was bad. Honestly, that was not good. Dank Depths 2. It's time to make good time. We got enough money to spawn an arcade. We can't really... I mean, we can play the blood bank on this floor and feel good about it. However, we can't take IV bag with us. So we'd actually be looking for blood bag. Looking for blood in all the bag places. Looking for blood. See, that's a song I like to sing called Looking for Blood. Okay, so we mucked that one up a little bit. That's okay. So the Emperor card is a last-ditch effort, but it's not a colossal fuck-up if we have to use it, honestly. So I don't really understand Shard of Glass that much, but that's okay. We definitely want to go to the shop. It kind of sucks that we found it early, but... Or that we found the boss room early, I should say, but... I mean, it's good that we know where to go. It's also good that we know that you can't shine if you don't glow. This is tight because we want to... Like, there's no doubt we want to do... The boss fight and get to boss rush. It's almost like I'm in danger of making the same mistake I made last time at this point, but... You know what? I think I'm gonna commit to using the Emperor card. The teleport is not worth anything for boss rush. So I'm just gonna go one more room. There is a shop, so I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Thank you for not being greed. Pokemans. Yeah, dude. Give me 1 second here. Give me one more second here, please. I'm begging you. There we go. Tarot Cloth. Not worth anything right now, but... Okay, we actually, like, have to go. Now, the good news is, in spite of me being a moron... That's fine. We can still... get points even if we miss boss rush, but we're not gonna miss boss rush. Thank you straight up for not giving me a deal with the devil, because I would have been displeased. What do we got here? We got quad shot, which see, it's a crawl space. Honestly, I think you take I don't want quad shot. I think you take revenge fly. Virgo's not bad, but I think you'd probably go revenge fly. Okay. I mean, it's not like we're hyper-intelligent because we predicted that it could be a crawl space, but... and it's actually, like, a crawl space is really good. All we need to do is not get, like, infinite crawl spaces as a result of this, and we'll be feeling pretty solid. So, keep in mind this run is intended to go to Mom's heart. The real value of our present item is not going to become apparent until we get past that point. By the way, this should not be taking this long. It's still, like, it's not gonna look that good until we get through, the next floor. So we definitely want to pop this whenever it's available. We want, there we go, there's our womb access. Obviously, we don't want to fall, into that yet. So to be honest with you, I think there's no incentive. I think we got him. There's no incentive for us to, where is he at here? For us to, use the shovel anymore. Just keep the shovel where it's at. 2 turntables and a microphone. And then we're really banking on this, self-sacrifice room play, I think. Oh, that's not so bad. I still think that our damage penalty has largely probably been pretty good here. We also don't want to walk into the crawl space accidentally. Like, that might seem like it's a good play, and it is to get out of the, boss rush, but we don't really want to get out of boss rush. Before we finish it, at least. We want the points. You gotta have those points. I know I'm saying this over and over. I feel like the caffeine hasn't quite hit the bloodstream yet. What's our play? Let's distill it down, you know, let's do it in programmer terms. Let's do it in pseudocode. We're going down we don't need to worry much on the Womb 1 about finding a self-sacrifice room. We do need to think about it on the Womb 2, but everybody will still have a chance on the Womb 2 to play a self-sacrifice room because the run goes to Mom's Heart. So that doesn't even give us an advantage. What does give us an advantage is if we can go to Shoal and there's no self-sacrifice room on the Womb 2. So I think we actually need to keep in mind this possible bias for ourselves. And that's the idea that it might be better to use the shovel and go to Shoal and look for a self-sacrifice, or the chest. Well, no, it had the cathedral. Sorry, but it would have to be Shoal because of the way that the shovel works. It only goes down, right? So, so I think if we find a self-sacrifice room on the Womb 2, we should take it and accept that the shovel is just kind of like insulation. Now, what we should be hoping for from a rank standpoint, honestly, is the possibility that there is no self-sacrifice room on the Womb 2, which allows us to get value out of the shovel that a lot of people might have missed out on, either because they didn't get that deal with the devil, or because they decided, you know, the shovel's not worth it because of the way that the run goes. They'd rather stick with Book of Sin or something, which could also be like the exact right decision, to be fair. So now, far be it from me to seem bitter about where we're at on this run, which is actually like largely pretty great, but would it kill you to give me a single demon heart from Serpent's Kiss? Kind of, you know, we're trying to stack up like 12 HP to play a self-sacrifice room if possible. I see a half spirit heart back here, but you can't take responsibility for that. Ah, you dirty dog. How did he get poisoned by touching us? Maybe we hit him with the tear that we unleashed as he touched us. That would make sense. Might as well take the... Actually, the Forsaken is great to leave alive, because he'll kill everything else. Gotta be like 2 more waves or something? No, we're done. Okay. So, we maybe shouldn't have even taken Best Friend. It's not very good. But we're gonna check our crawl space now, and our crawl space has Maggie's Faith, which is actually a really good trinket. And in the end, I think we played pretty well on this floor, at the very least. Yeah, so I overthought this run about 20 times. The crawl space would have allowed us out. And well, because it did allow us out. So yeah, absolutely, we'll take this, get closer to Bookworm. It's a nice position to be in on this run now, because we actually don't have any time constraints. There's no Hush Fight to worry about. All we need to do is minimize our damage penalty as much as possible. Another crawl space. Actually, like, a black market is crazy synergistic for us right now. It might seem like our HP is not that good when it comes to maybe playing a self-sacrifice room, but it's actually pretty solid because, you know, with Tarot Cloth, we're like 1 Hierophant away from getting there. Now, it's highly specific, but it just goes to show you, you know, we're not as far away as it may seem. Not to mention, you know, we have Serpent's Kiss, but apparently cannot pick up a single Demon Heart right now, so I don't know what's up with that, but sure. It's not a black market, but it is a fly item, which means... That's Lost Protector, okay. Which means we actually would have had Beelzebub if we didn't go for creep shots, assuming that nothing else changed. I would rather have Beelzebub right now, but I don't think you can always make your decisions with that in mind. You'll forgive me, I hope, but Maggie's Faith is certainly better than Wiggleworm. Although, to be honest with you, Wiggleworm Brimstone is actually, like, one of the least bad Wiggleworms. So... I kind of like it sometimes. If we get a Gulp Pill, we'll definitely consider it. Right, okay, watch out. I forgot we had Bomber Boy. And I also forgot we had Pokego, which I think is a really decent shop item. It's extremely important we don't take damage. I don't know why we have no need to use the shovel anymore. Once you get the crawl space on the floor, you're not getting any more crawl spaces. So, here we go. We did get a Demon Heart back for getting hit. So, a net loss for sure, but no big deal. Killer items for us? Definitely if we could get Dark Bum, I'd be a happy camper. Is this an XL? No, it's just a really, really long floor. Dark Bum provides us a lot of value. Wow. Dude, this is like the ideal Pokemon right now. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Yeah, you know you're in a good spot when... No! Pokemon, man! Balls of Steel, it's pretty good. Terror Clop doesn't affect pills, but still. I'm thrilled. Sorry, buddy. That was actually completely unintentional, but 85% chance of a deal with the devil. Let's go! I'm sorry, these are not frowning gapers. These are eye-full ooze guys. Penny, you never know if that's going to be what separates you. All I'll say about my relative rank right now is that I think we're probably not that far off of like a close to ideal score. Obviously, we've taken some damage that if you're playing really well, you didn't have to take. I would never suggest that like we're the #1 right now. But what I will say is that I don't see any like macro ways that you would improve on this run. Like damage penalty is always gonna, if you've ever been hit, you could have not been hit instead, probably. Unless you're on one of the bullshit rooms that everybody will have mercy on you for. But in terms of like the item plays and stuff like that, I think we've largely been pretty much on point. The exception might be not taking the fly early, which would give us Beelzebub now, but that's, you know, what does that change in the whole scheme of things? Not a whole heck of a lot, I'd suggest. This guy is annoying the shit out of me right now. So we're gonna do like the exact opposite of what we did on yesterday's daily, and I want to take a deal. Yeah, honestly, I want to take it because otherwise we're gonna lose half a Spirit Heart anyway. So we might as well get something for it. We might as well explore everything because yesterday we didn't. We did really well on time actually. Like usually I finish like in the. If I'm in, like, the top 2% on score, I'm in, like, the top, you know, 30% or 15% or something like that on time. So, we don't necessarily care about our time stat that much. But I did pretty well on time, but I lost a lot of points for the exploration bonus. So, I would like to change that. 2 Spirit Hearts, please. 2 Spirit Hearts, please. Oh! 2 Spirit Hearts. Thank you. Lemon Party. Balls of Steel. Balls of Steel's pretty good, but... we're just hoping to get out of here. We got everything. We didn't get the second secret room, but that's fine. So we're heading down to the Womb 2. The Womb 2 is a very interesting case. What do you do? Well, if you find a self-sacrifice room, I think you play it. I don't think you let yourself get blinded by the shovel, because I don't even know if there can be self-sacrifice rooms on Shoal. I think you go for brass tacks on that one. First principles, simple ideas. What do you do if you don't find a self-sacrifice room? Well, honestly, first you rejoice a little bit because the misery of others is going to be your own benefit here. We're probably going to make a pretty big swing if we don't have a self-sacrifice room, especially if there's then a self-sacrifice room on Shoal, if that's even possible. The battery charge is not extremely relevant. So there's Shoal access. Don't really care about that too much. We might as well, at least. We don't have any damage penalty yet, but it's fairly irrelevant. This Brimstone run never really balled like ridiculously out of control, by the way. I mean, Brimstone was an amazing pickup, but we never really made incredible use of it. Like, we're basically just doing Brimstone Synth Oil right now. I love Bomber Boy when I remember that I have it. It's my synopsis of this item. Oh, I bit. You got me. Okay, so no deal with the devil. Does that benefit me or hurt me at this point? Yes. You know what we should have done, actually, is used Perthrow to reroll Betrayal. That was just an oversight, to be honest with you. So we definitely have access to the next floor already. Big deal now. We don't care about Poker Chip, Hanged Man. I mean, maybe for a room we want to use it, but now we have to do our due diligence. We're walking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party. No, we're walking around here looking for a self-sacrifice room. And we're of two minds. We could play it. And again, we kind of want to play a self-sacrifice room because we've got some sunk cost fallacy going on, right? I took like 5 damage on the second floor trying to get a key, but we can repurpose that and use that instead to give us a better chance at getting down to the next floor, because we're only going to need to give them like 7 or 8 plays, I think. We're looking for a crawl space or a black market at this point. That would also help us, but... well, definitely not getting into that room unless something fucky goes on. Well, every dead end that we hit here starts to get a little closer. And honestly, this daily is feeling pretty redemptive right now. So far, I'm like, I've brought maybe not my A+ game, but I've brought my A game to this daily. The amount of stupid damage we've taken is very, very, very low. There has been some, but not as much as on the average run, certainly. We do have an arcade, so the arcade gives us a couple of opportunities here. Definitely the shovel was the right play. That's very nice to know. Head of the keeper, I do not mind, at least. So with no self-sacrifice room yet, we should come in here, and I think this is acceptable. And turned out pretty bad. The shovel on the next floor is borderline useless unless you get a crawl space. But is it actually worth playing the black market, playing the blood bank to get to the boss trap room? I really don't see how that could do as much for me as I'd like it to. We lose the HP, but that's liable to be fairly irrelevant at this point. The thing I'm much more concerned about is just, you know, does it provide us with, like, any value at all? I think the answer is no. So, it doesn't provide us with as much as it costs, because I don't even want to take IV bag just in case there's a chance that the shovel gives us, you know, a black market that gives us, I don't know, missing no or something down here and makes things weird. Either way, we should now be, I'm not going to call it uncharted territory, but we should now be probably talking about, you know, top 5% on this daily for sure. I mean, to be honest with you, if yesterday was basically top 5%, this should be like top 2%. But it wasn't hard to find the, wow, that was almost terrible. It wasn't hard to find the seam here, so you're, honestly, if you're looking back on this daily and you did it yourself and you're like, well, I got to this point, what's this guy talking about? Why is he acting like he just solved a fucking, you know, Fibonacci sequence to the 9 millionth digit or something like that? You get the idea. Like, I'm not trying to suggest that what we're doing right here is even noteworthy. All I'll suggest is that I don't think, within the realm of my Isaac understanding, there's not that many other ways we could have milked more points out of this, so I am tooting my own horn a little bit that we did the necessary steps, right? You know, when you graduate from high school, it's not necessarily that hard, although, you know, your experience might be different. But if on graduation the principal is like, oh, why are you guys so excited? It's just high school. The real Dark Souls starts now. You'd be like, man, our principal's a dick. You still put in the time. You did it. It was 4 years of your life. Okay. I think we do want to fight Satan right away, just cause, basically. You know, we might as well throw one of those bad boys down. I can't believe one Bomber Boy bomb was not enough to kill you. Did Serpent's Kiss get nerfed or something so that it only poisons or only gives you the chance to get demon hearts when you... oh, that was real dumb. When you touch an enemy? Because it seems like it's been a little bit shitty this run. Dude, remember I used to think these feet were like the hardest thing ever. It's actually... The thing that makes this fight annoying is the fucking, the bomb flies. It's not the feet. Okay. So we know that our shovel is not going to do anything for us. So, oh, there is a self-sacrifice room, and we paid for it early. Oh. Dude. He's done it. Young mastermind strikes again. With the plays that look highly suboptimal, but then end up being merely mistimed. By, like, a lot of time. But either way, okay, so the more hearts the merrier, because, I mean, ideally we'd like to live when we finish this run, or when we go down to the lamb fight, but now we have an even greater advantage, because some of the people inevitably that come down to this stage of the game are going to be a little bit lighter on the HP front than we were, for whatever reason, you know? Of course, you know, there is room for us to have some improvement as well. And we're just going through the rest of the rooms right now. I'd prefer to get the full exploration bonus before we start to worry about what's going on in that self-sacrifice room. And we are going to get items, maybe, from the self-sacrifice room. Isn't that the case? Like, we're going to get key pieces. I think this is where we use the Perthrow rune to the maximum efficiency then. So, we killed both angel statues. Oh, dude, I need your lovin'. Wait, there's a song there, was it? I know it right now. I don't want to lose your love tonight. There's I Need You Like Water, Like Air, Like Rain by Leanne Rimes from the Coyote Ugly soundtrack of all fucking... Anyway. Good. Mystery Sack is fine. Stars card is irrelevant. We got a half Spirit Heart. The Mystery Sack is nice, though, because we have Tarot Cloth, so if we ever get runes out of it, we're going to be relatively stoked. I see a Tinted Rock. Get a Spirit Heart and a key. We might as well peep it, dude. Might as well peep it. Might get closer to that Poke-Go payout. So, how do I feel now? Well, honestly, walking into that room basically gave... Like, knowing that there's a self-sacrifice room here basically gave us 200 points in and of itself. It completely erases the damage penalty, effectively, because anybody who wants to get this late in the game is going to have to take that damage that we took. We just took it earlier. Now, if it had paid out with the key, and then we opened up the item room, and then the item room had, like, Polyphemus, I would be laughing, like, you know, I'd have to be chomping a cigar. I'd be laughing so cartoonishly high. But, or so cartoonishly much, I should say. But that's obviously not the case, but still, we did gangbusters here. And it's quite lucky for us, but still, you know, we had to do it, so feel good about that. Now, I mean, we are going to need Spirit Hearts, so we might as well peep things like this. We got 20 bombs. That's really good. We also would like to find a second secret room. We got 18 bombs, and I think we're potentially competing for a really good score here, and I want to make my friend Corey feel bad about himself by losing to me on today's daily. So, let's try to... That's only half a joke. Or should I say, that's half of a joke. What do we get here? The Fool, and another Spirit Heart, and a Vert Pill. Which gives us Balls of Steel. Dude, that's so good. We're gonna have, like, so much HP when we go down to the next floor now. Let me guess. Hierophant? The Hierophant. Nah, it's Wheel of Fortune. It's still useful to take down to the next floor, but okay, so let's start playing these. Again, we played them earlier, so we got a little bit of a cumulative bonus right now, and I will say, Piggy Bank is probably feeling pretty good about itself right now. Decent pickup, dude. Decent pickup. Let's do one more. So we got Angel Room Teleportation. Am I losing my mind here? I guess we want to fight this guy and then use Perthrow. Have I ever gotten this teleportation? I'm a little weirded out, but you know what? He's dead, so I'll take it. We get Nun's Habit. It's actually worthless, but I'll take it anyway because I fucking earned it, right? So, now I'm going to go get the Spirit Hearts, and I'm going to get the Balls of Steel. Just because I worry that we're going to be teleported, and I'm not going to know, because this seems like there's one set of angel, or of self-sacrifice room rewards that I understand, and I expect, and then there's one set where no matter what happens, I'm like, oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Now, would I rather have Balls of Steel, or would I rather have a free item on the next floor? I would rather have Balls of Steel. And this is me saying I don't really give a shit about... Oh, right, Bomber Boy. It's me saying I don't really give a shit about the Wheel of Fortune right now. And it's nice to have good damage. So I think our next play takes us out of here. So maybe we don't get the cumulative bonus, because I feel like we've played this motherfucker like 12 times. We've just gotten a lot of Spirit Hearts back. So the last thing I'm thinking here is we actually will take Wheel of Fortune with us, because we're capped out on Spirit Hearts on this floor at this point. So we can take Wheel of Fortune down to the next floor and hopefully be in a good spot there. And then, of course, on the next floor, there's no Mega Satan. We just have to go through every single room. And then, I mean, I think we've equipped ourselves fairly nicely to rank all right on today's run. It is a Saturday, so it'll be a little bit busier, but... Wait, you're going to fight 3 angel statues? Yeah, I think I was actually under the false impression that we would get a benefit for playing the... It still won't give us Mega Satan, so I don't want to take the damage penalty. Or the item penalty. I was under the false impression that we would get credit for having played the rooms earlier, but, you know, so be it. Well, actually a Krampus fight is lovely. I would take either item right now. Slow your roll, please. Just a little. Lump of Coal's probably better, but yeah, sure. Krampus's head is actually fine. 2 more Spirit Hearts. So we're at a low percentage chance of dying on this floor. Oh, thank you, Tarot Cloth. We actually got 2 items, one of which is the Relic, and we'll take Bloodshot Eye as well. We got Amnesia, and something's wrong. Probably not the best use of Krampus's head. It's a weird run, because, like, everything has gone very right for us. Not going to be in that, you know, probably not even going to be in that 40,000 range. Definitely not going to be in that 40,000 range. But it's also kind of like a weirdly, like, sort of bad run. Scorpio's probably overkill at this point. Like, 5.19 damage is only okay because we have Brimstone. If we didn't have Brimstone, we would be like, this Samson run has got nothing going for it. So, like, have mercy on the people who did not get... that was bad. Have mercy on the people who did not get the Brimstone deal with the devil. Now, you might have been able to finagle an IV bag out of this run somewhere, but then you miss out on the shovels, so... Like, the easiest way to up your damage as Samson was gated off to us on this run if you wanted to rank well. I think, at least. At least we... I mean, it's weird to say, but at least we got hit once. So our damage is going to come up slightly. I mean, very, very slightly, but it's not meaningless. We are going to do every room. The reason we didn't do every room last time... Thank you, Fly. That was really good. The reason we didn't do every room last time was because the daily was already shot. And maybe that's not a great excuse. Oh, the rotation, dude. It is kind of a lazy excuse, but at the same time, I was like, we're not gonna rank well today. Let's save my psyche. Sure, we'll take infamy. Flies? I don't know what did it there. The body is not bad. I'm actually unhappy to see it, though, because it means that people who are on lower HP down here might have a greater chance to survive. I know, dude. I'm ruthless now. What can I say? We can only make ourselves happier in Isaac by making other people sad. So, that's tough luck, dude. It's a meritocracy. That's a joke. It's the law of the fucking jungle. That's no joke, dude. That's real life. This ain't SeaWorld. It's as real as it gets. I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Don't you ever forget. No, you don't understand. I don't want the charmed fat bat. I want the one that is vaguely vaginal and shoots out a big old blood laser beam. That's my jam right now. Really want to kill that guy before you can charge again, because we're in a delicate spot. Alright, so there's the lamb. I don't really want to fight the lamb yet, because, I mean, it would be fine, we would win, but if we're gonna take damage on the lamb fight, which seems probable to me, why not just wait it out and take that damage on other rooms and then have more damage for the lamb fight? I know that probably sounds like it's nonsense, and in many ways might be. And you might be saying, well, your Krampus's head is ready, strike while the iron's hot, buddy. Well, I mean, I don't disagree, but at the same time, Krampus's head has done not that much for us, so... almost feel like maybe we got our money's worth on that room instead. Okay, Mysterious Liquid. I don't even know if it works with Brimstone. This is my jam, but he is so hard countered by explosions. The game counterpicked me. You took a Slardar when I picked Bounty Hunter, and I don't respect it, but god damn it, do I respect it. Harlequin baby. I mean, at this point, let's be real. Some items are fun, and I'll take the item penalty to take them. Some items are Harlequin baby. I know I'm offending, you know, the 100 of you for whom Harlequin baby is your favorite item in the game for inexplicable reasons that make no sense to me, but I apologize, but I gotta do right by myself right now. Alright, there's another, you know, 1/4 of this floor hopefully handled. We are making, Mysterious Liquid might actually be awesome with Brimstone. Seems like every tick it's making damage. So we've basically, to be honest with you, it seems like we've broken even since getting on this floor, which is not the same as it being even for us to have come down to this floor, because, yeah, we're getting like no points out of those now, but we got a point bonus just for existing down here. But you gotta do the exploration bonus regardless. I think we'll probably end up at around 35,000. Usually I think that, you know, you get an extra 5,000 points out of getting down to the lamb fight when you otherwise shouldn't. Maybe we've whiffed a little bit here on this floor. I do think that, you know, you're gonna scoff when I say this, but I think that this is less strong than the average run that makes it to the final floor. Despite having Brimstone, despite being Samson, it's not a bad run. It's a run in which we're easily going to beat the lamb, presumably. But it is a little, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, but just a little bit less powerful than the average. I mean, it should tell you something that it took us 52 minutes. You know, we're at 51:48 on my clock here, so... Of course, my clock inexplicably adds 15 seconds every minute, which is why I'm celebrating my 73rd birthday today. Hello, everybody. So we're looking for a second secret room. We're gonna go to it. I just, for now, just wanted to find it. Regular secret room, please. Maybe here. Maybe here or here. Losing a lot of points putting these bombs down, man. There we go. Regular secret room is not greed. So that was definitely not worth it except for exploration purposes. And then... just don't give me a forget-me-now. I want this run to be over. I've sustained focus for longer than any young boy should ever have to. Scissors. There you go. There it is. There it is. It's the scissors right there. Thank you for rotating. Really appreciate that. Helped me out a great deal here. Our damage is 8.92. It's not horrendous. I really thought we'd be able to make the transition across there, but no such luck. Okay, yeah, I mean, we've fucked it up pretty bad on the lamb fight, specifically, and on the dark room to a lesser extent. Oh my god. But today's daily is still pretty good. Like, 2/3 of our damage penalty is from this floor. But we still did it. We're going to be like 33, 5, 34. Yeah, 34. We're 263rd. A little bit lower than I would have expected, honestly, but the damage penalty on this floor probably cost me like a few, maybe a few dozen places. But still, a good daily. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will see you next time.